So I decided that today we'll dedicate this speaking session to the intro sets. I'll ask one intro set per person, those who are willing to speak up. All right. So we'll
excuse me, doctor. What is intro set? Sorry.
Intro sets, when you go for the speaking, the very first set of questions the examiner asks you, about 16 to 20 questions. Short answer questions are there. You have to.
Part one.
Yes, part one. Yeah, they are the intro sets. Okay. So you didn't know about these, right? Or did you? All right. So Jatin, your first set of questions is, okay. Before starting, I'd like to tell you that many students have the misconception that intro sets you have to answer in 1 or 2 sentences, the maximum. And then, once you reply, you have to wait for the examiner to ask the second question. That's absolutely wrong. You should keep on speaking till the examiner throws the next question at you. Okay. So don't think that if the examiner asks you your name, you reply with your name and then you sit silent and you wait for the next question. Don't do like that. Okay. So Jatin, your first set of questions. May I know your full name?
My name is Jatin Sani.
See, you ask me this question, Jatin.
May I know your full name?
My full name is Kiranpreet Kaur. It means a ray of light with love. Kaur is the community to which I am born. This has been my identity for the last 60 years plus. And this name brings out positive feelings within me. My mother tells me that the first alphabet was taken from the Holy Book, and then my grandfather suggested this name. It means, you can go on and on. All right. So that is how you have to go till the examiner throws the next question. All right, Jatin?
I understand this.
How may I address you?
You can call me by my first name, Jatin.
All right. May I see your ID?
Could you repeat the question, please?
May I see your ID?
Is that means passport?
Yes. So you should say to the examiner, you have your passport in your hand, the passport. So open the first page and you give it to the examiner like that. Here is my ID. Here is my passport. Okay, that you can see. All right. Where do you come from?
I come from a village Bheen, district Namashar.
All right. Injila, your next set. What work do you do?
Me?
As I'm a homemaker, I stay at home and take care of my family, and I do make some time to spend on my hobbies such as reading books and listening to music.
Okay. Do you miss being a student?
Yes, of course. I really miss being a student. I would say that was the best part of my life. I enjoyed a lot being in a school. The influence of teacher was very strong on me. I remember that how do we used to have fun in a school.
What subjects did you study?
I was when I was in school at the time, I studied many subjects, for example, Hindi, English, science, maths, and I would say that I enjoyed studying English. Math was a bit difficult for me because of the lack of interest, and I also enjoyed some classes of science as well as geography.
Why did you choose these subjects?
Actually, it was compulsory subject when I was in my primary school, so these subjects were mandatory, and I that's the reason I studied all these subjects. Some subjects brought, I would say, in some subjects I was very interested, but there were a few subjects like geography and maths, which were not of my choice, but because it was compulsory.
All right. Thank you. Vipul, home accommodation set to you. Do you live in a house or a flat?
I live in a house. It's a 4-bedroom house, and I have an open kitchen concept and very beautiful drawing room and living room. So we have.
Okay. What's your favorite room in your house?
My favorite room is my own room because I have decorated according to my taste, and the color on the wall is the very light, and the curtain is very bright color. I have a very.
The color on the wall is the very light. The was extra. The curtains, not curtain. Okay, there are always more than one curtain on the windows also. Okay, so curtains are of my choice. You can say that. What have you done to your room to make it look nice?
I have set up my study tables according to very modern look, and I have some sculpture. I bought it from the past, some of the very famous Buddha temples, and I put it over there. And there are some flower wash.
Who do you live with?
I live with my family, my parents and my wife, and we are happily living there. And everyone is like my setup of the room.
Everyone is like my setup. Everyone likes my setup, my room. Everyone likes my room. Is like my room would mean they are like my room. They look like my room. That would be wrong. Okay. Everybody likes my room. See, there is a difference in the words. For example, R is, these are forms of be. Okay. If I ask you, are you like your mother? What will you say, Vipul?
Yeah, I likes my mother.
That was
I,
not.
I like I like my mother. Sorry.
That was not my question. Had my question mean, do you like your mother? Your answer would have been correct, 7 band plus. My question was, are you like your mother? Which meant, क्या आप अपने मम्मी जैसे हो?
Okay.
Okay, there is a lot of difference in what you said earlier. Everyone is like my room. It's the same thing, same mistake. Okay, everyone likes my room. Okay, so
Got it.
are you like your mother? Yes, I am like my mother. Everyone says that I take after her. I have many of my features resemble my mother. So are you like your mother? Okay, and
Yes.
do you like your mother? Yes, I like my mother. Got it?
Yes.
And they make a lot of difference. All right, next set of students, Raj Saifon. Who is that?
I am ma'am. Raj.
Raj. Okay.
Okay.
What's the name of your hometown?
I'm from my hometown name is Peach, which is 5 kilometers away from Nadia city.
Your please say it again. What's the name of your hometown?
Peach village. I'm living.
Say the whole sentence again.
I am from Peach village, which
Yeah,
is 5 kilometers away from Nadia city.
Okay. Now 5 kilometers away word is extra. Okay. I come from Beach village, which is 5 kilometers from Nadiad city. Okay.
Okay.
Away is extra word. Don't say it. Okay. Then is it a big city or a small place?
It is small village which is very beautiful. It has many facilities like good education, good
Yes.
healthcare.
How long have you been living there?
I have been living there since my birth.
Do you like your hometown?
Yes, definitely. I like my hometown as there is a lot of facility here, good education
There
facility.
is a lot of. Can it be followed by singular facility?
No, facilities.
There are a lot of facilities here. Not is. There are a lot of facilities here. Okay. Would you say it is an interesting place?
Yes, I definitely say it is interesting place to live.
Now see, there are 8 modal verbs in English. How many?
8.
8. Can, could, will, would, may, might, shall, should. Okay. Now, when any of these modal verb is there in the question, that verb should be there in the answer. I said, would you say it's an interesting place? Would. Yes, I would definitely say it's an interesting place. The answer will have a would. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
May I know your name? Yes, you may know my name. That is different. You have to just tell your name. But how may I call you? You may call me. How can I call you? You can call me. How, like that. The same modal verb generally comes in the answer also. Okay. That is.
Okay.
What do you like the most about your hometown?
I like the transportation system in my hometown the most because my hometown is very near the main road. So there is it is very close to railways and bus system.
What's your favorite part of your hometown?
In my hometown, the most beautiful place I called the Kapaleshwar Mahadev temple, which I like the most. It is small but beautiful place surrounded by nature.
Are there any tourist attractions in your hometown?
Yes, there are two main tourist attraction in my hometown. First is the Shiva temple, which is 300 years old, and second is the BAPS temple, which is very beautiful.
Okay, there are two main tourist attraction. Shouldn't it be attractions? Two main attractions. S should be there. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Gayatri, next.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you write a lot?
Basically, I wouldn't write more because we use laptops and computers where I study.
What do you like to write and why?
Excuse me, ma'am.
What do you like to write and why?
I would love to write some journals or some reviews about my favorite books or my favorite watch time, which I enjoy more while I watch some web series and I read
Which
quite
I
a lot of
enjoy more.
books.
You said which I enjoy more. Do you are you comparing with something, or which you enjoy a lot? What should be the answer?
Which I enjoy a lot.
All right. I asked you, what do you like to write? You said I would like to write. I didn't ask you any question for the future. Okay. So I like to write. So you can say nowadays I don't like write anything. I used earlier I used to write my notes and all. Okay, when I was a student. Do you prefer typing or handwriting when you are writing?
I prefer typing more than handwriting nowadays because we have been more habituated to the systems due to several circumstances now
Prefer
recently due to the lockdown.
All right. Prefer questions. In prefer questions, you know how we answer. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I prefer tea to coffee. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I prefer typing to handwriting. Okay.
Okay. ma'am.
All right. Jay, you there?
Yeah, I'm there, ma'am.
What's the weather like where you live?
Hello, ma'am. I did not understand. I think I am facing network problem.
All right. Then
Hello.
Inzi, you are there?
Yes, doctor.
All right. What's the weather like in where you live?
Could you please repeat the question because
What
I
is,
didn't focus.
what is the weather like where you live?
Weather like actually I live in Abu Dhabi, which is an hot area. The weather is very hot, incredibly hot in summer, and also it is hot in winter, but slightly hot, not like the summer.
You can say it is a little less hot in winters. Okay, you can say that. But there are no
Okay.
winters then. If it is hot, then you can't call it winters.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the year.
Yes. So you can say all the year round we have hot weather. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Which geographical zone does Abu Dhabi fall in where it is hot weather? Is it the equatorial zone? Or it can't be tropical, like, right? Because in tropical zone we have different seasons.
Uh, That's a difficult question because I'm not interested in geography, so I can't give a precise answer to
So
this.
see, the way you are answering, if you give this answer also, this will be considered a good answer. I'm not interested in geography, so I can't answer this. Okay, that's fine. Well,
Okay, thank you.
geography used to be my favorite subject. Not when I was studying it, but when my children were studying it, I studied it all over with them and I found it very, very interesting. All right.
Really?
Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay.
Are you in the habit of checking the weather forecast?
Um, Definitely. I check the weather forecast every day because I have children that go to school every day, and I must know the weather and the correct weather or the weather to know what they will wear every day.
Okay, is there a lot of temperature variation in the place where you live that you have to check the weather for that reason every day?
Sorry, doctor, could you repeat the question? Because I cannot.
Is there a lot of temperature variation on daily basis where you live that you have to check it for this reason to decide what your children will wear?
Actually, UAE, it's a country where rain can fall in any.
Yes. So you can say I check the weather every day because when I have to go out, I must know whether there is a forecast of rain or not so that I can carry my umbrella with me. Like that you can answer. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. What are the effects of climate change in recent years? What do you think are the effects of climate change in recent years?
That's a very hard question. As I'm not interested in geography and in weather,
This is
but
not geography. This is general knowledge. Everyone every day is talking about global warming, and this is what is happening. You can answer it very simply.
okay.
There are extremes of temperature. Summers very hot and winters are getting very cold, and then summers are lengthening, winters are shrinking. So these are the two things you can say. These are the effects. Okay.
Okay.
And the glaciers are
This is the first time that I know that.
Yes, all right. Would you like to visit other cities that have different climates from where you live?
I absolutely love traveling, and I want to go to Europe as I love winter, and also I want to check their culture, not only the weather. مش عارفة, sorry.
All right. So
Very
now
bad.
next set of questions is to Barinder Paul. Are you there, Barinder?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Doctor is very bad.
Very good. You answered well. Okay. Just be natural and just be yourself. If you don't know anything, you can say it very nicely in English that you don't know about this. That is also giving the correct answers. Don't worry. It is not a test of general knowledge. Okay. They are just checking whether you understand English and whether you can speak English. That is it.
Thank you. Thank you, doctor.
Barinder, what technology
ma'am.
do you often use? Computers or cell phones?
Mostly I use cell phone. I'm a phone person. I have telephone always with me 24/7.
All right.
Every news, every books I access through my telephone.
Okay. Every books nahi ho sakta. After every, you have to use singular. Every book. All right. What
Every book. Yes.
what electronic devices have you bought lately?
I have bought one iPad for me and one laptop lately.
Okay. Is there any technology you want to buy?
Yes, I want to buy a new gadget which has come out, that is Apple iPhone 14. I'm looking forward to buy it.
Is technology important in your life?
Yes, technology is very much important in my life. It helps me getting track of everything because today's life is much faster than it used to be. So it just helps to get updated on every single course.
Is there any technology you do not like?
I don't like radios because they have so much disturbed frequencies. So if
Okay,
you want to
so
switch on
Barinder,
one
you
channel,
are from the you are from our local center, right? Offline center, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Dr. Barinder, right?
Hanji.
Okay, okay. Okay, next set of questions is to Kaniz. Are you there?
Uh,
I could
Ma'am,
see-
one question.
Yes,
Yeah, ma'am, you told us 8 modal verbs:
yes.
can, could,
Can,
will,
could,
would,
will, would, may, might, shall, should.
may,
Okay.
shall, should. Yes, ma'am. That I forgot to write.
Very important. Very important. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Kaniz, are you there?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I am here.
Kaniz.
No, I am Jay.
There you've
At the-
already answered,
No,
right?
no. I did not answer because at the time I am facing network problem.
Okay, at the time you were facing, I was facing. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
Do you or your friends like using social media?
Yeah, of course. I am interested in using social media because whenever I am using social media, at that time I am over the moon.
Social nahi hota, social.
Yes.
Social.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Social media.
Yeah.
And yeah is American barber. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Not loud. Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Do you think you or your friends use too much social media?
Hello, ma'am. I did not got your point.
Do you think you or your friends use too much social media?
Yeah, of course, absolutely right. I am using. Sorry, I am used to use social media more time. Whenever I am free at the time, I prefer to use social media.
My question is, do you or your friends use too much social media? Too much. So you don't think you use too much, or you think you use too much? Too much is too much.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. What is the most popular social media in India and why?
There are many social media application available in India, such as Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Like this application is very popular.
Which is the most popular in India?
Like मतलब नाम ही याद नहीं आ रहा है किसी भी
Okay, all right. So whenever there is any such question, you can say it like that. Just remember this. You can say India is a vast country. It is difficult to generalize which particular social media is the most popular. Different age groups have different, social media which they like. So you can say WhatsApp by far is, I think, there in almost every smartphone nowadays.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yes,
you can say WhatsApp or you can say Facebook, anything. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
ma'am, may
Hey,
I
mom.
ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah, Makar book has been made by you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be a joke now if I say yeah, right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Next question set is to Kaniz. Kaniz, you are there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Which snacks do you like to eat?
Well, I don't like to eat snacks every day, but sometime if I am outside with my friends or with my family, then I prefer to eat some samosas and pakoras, which are my favorite. Otherwise, I would say I'm not in habit of eating snacks.
Okay. Do you think it's healthy for you to eat snacks?
I think it's not healthy to eat because these are not fresh, and these are packed in plastic packets. So I think these are not healthy and also have some bad effect on health. But
All right.
nowadays,
Very good, Kaniz. You've really answered with confidence. Okay. Ida, are you there? Anu, what's your name?
Ruda, ma'am.
It's pronounced as Ida, ma'am.
Ida.
Ida Anusa.
Ida is
Ida.
I'll ask you next, okay? Ida will answer first.
Yeah.
You know, there's a very funny thing I remember from my, past, once I asked my student that whenever you go, I told my students that whenever they go for their speaking, they should ask the other students what they got in speaking so that we can make a compilation of the questions. So one student calls me from there, ma'am, the student in front of me, he got question on snakes. So I said, snakes? I made my students do snakes. How many types of snakes are there? Are they poisonous or not? I made them do snakes and the questions were on snacks. So just see what the pronunciation can do. It was snacks. And I made them prepare snakes. My general knowledge on snakes grew. Okay. So anyways, next set of questions. Ruda. Okay, Ruda, do you like singing?
Yes,
And why?
ma'am.
Do you like singing and why?
I love to sing songs daily because it's a good entertainment for me,
All
and
right.
I have good time spending on singing.
Very good. Have you ever learned how to sing?
Of course, yes. During my school time, I had singing classes in my school itself, and as my voice was very good, my parents gave me separate coaching classes for this singing,
My
and
parents
I'm still continuing
gave
those
me or
classes.
organized for me or enrolled me in separate singing classes. All right.
Okay,
Who
ma'am.
do you want to sing for?
I would like to sing for my daughter because even she is a great singer, and looking at me singing, she also tries to uh, imitate me and my singing.
Do you think singing can bring happiness
So
to
I
people?
would
Do you
like
think singing
to sing for my daughter.
okay? Do you think singing can bring happiness to people?
Singing. Yes, singing can bring happiness in each and every individual's life. Even though if a person is sad or lonely, when that particular person hears singing, they will turn their sorrow to joy.
When
Ma'am,
the particular person
just
hears a
one
song.
second, ma'am.
Yes, Ida. Yes, Ida. Yeah.
Ma'am, when we sing, ma'am, just Ruda said no. When we particularly hear some singing, that time we can, whether we can use, particularly we hear a song like that.
Yeah, the
Instead of
song is
singing,
better
hear a
than
song
singing.
like
Yeah,
that, we can.
singing is wrong. That is what I was telling her. Instead of saying singing, it should be a song when we hear a song, not singing. Okay? Singing is a verb.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
When we hear something, that would be a noun. Okay? Right. All right. Next set of questions is for Zahida. You're there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you do puzzles in your childhood?
Yes, ma'am. I love to do puzzles in my childhood. Puzzles is one of my favorite game in the childhood.
What puzzles? Which sort of puzzles?
Ma'am, there are lots of puzzles like spelling puzzles, alphabets, and sequence of numbers and uh, film name.
When you do puzzles during when do you do puzzles? During your trip or when you feel bored? During journeys or
Ma'am, talking about my school life, I do puzzles rarely in our free period
When you're talking of your
with
school life, listen, when you're talking of your school life, did you do puzzles or did you say I did puzzles?
I did puzzle, sorry. I
When you
did puzzle
good, you take the answer
in
to
my
the past
proxy period.
tense. Yes. Do you think it is
Okay,
good
ma'am.
for old people to do puzzles?
Ma'am, someone told me puzzles is increasing your mind, your thinking, and your increasing your thoughts. So
So
it's
what
good for
disease would it prevent? You should all know that. So solving puzzles.
pardon, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Alzheimer's. It prevents, they say that if you do puzzles, Alzheimer's gets delayed if it is to happen at all. Okay? Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Our next set of questions is for Komal. Komal, are you there? No.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Komal is there. Okay. Komal, your questions are, what kind of public transportation do you usually take?
I take many transport system in my country. I use bus.
Do you take a system, transport system?
No, we
Okay,
use.
listen to my question. What kind of public transportation do you usually take?
Okay. There are many transport system which I use in my daily life.
Again, system. Why are you using the word system here? Listen to my question. Is the word system there? What kind of public transportation do you usually take? Had you simply answered, I take the bus or the train whenever I have to go use that is a 7-band plus answer. I don't know from where you are putting the word system. So that is what I tell all my students, be very simple and direct. Okay, very simple and direct.
Okay, ma'am.
What kind of public transportation do you usually take?
I use buses, trains, and rail. Ma'am, I repeat this question. I use buses and trains in my daily routine for travel.
To go to different places in daily routine. आप रोज बस या train लेते हो?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then that's fine. When do you usually take public transportation? In your everyday life or when you are traveling?
I use public transport every day because I have to go for a center for my IELTS training.
IELTS is wrong pronunciation. Okay.
IELTS.
It's not IELTS. What are the spellings?
IELTS.
So you are saying IELTS, IELTS. Isn't that wrong?
Yes.
What should it be?
IELTS.
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 IELTS, not IELTS. Let's nahi hai. Okay.
IELTS. Yes.
Oh, don't say it. Okay.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
ever say it. Okay. At least in the speaking. Don't say it there. With the wrong pronunciation, if you'll say it, then it will be catastrophic. Okay. It is not IELTS. It's IELTS.
Okay.
ELTS. IELTS. IELTS.
IELTS.
Yes, that is it. IELTS. Do most people prefer public transportation in your country?
Yes, in my country, most of the people like to travel by public transport. They usually use buses and trains in their daily routine because it is cheaper than by going their own vehicle.
Okay, then by using their own. Okay, because any word which starts with a B, you
Yes.
cannot pronounce it correctly without first touching your lips. Because.
Okay, ma'am.
Say because.
Because.
You were saying because. Because, see, lips are not touching. Pronunciation is wrong. Okay, now listen to the three words. B, V, and W. Okay, B, touching your lips, B. Boy,
Yes.
but, because. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Word starting with V. This lip will touch these teeth. Van, nay, upper teeth will touch the lip. Van, victory, viceroy. Okay, V.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
word starting with W, round your lips. water, well. Okay. So this
Okay,
is the pronunciation of these words. This is phonetics, right?
okay, ma'am.
Because this is a very big problem in Punjab. Everything is ba.
Okay, ma'am.
Which way the wind blows. Which way the wind blows, it'll be which way the wind blows. Everything is ba. There's no difference in ba and ba. Okay, so that's wrong. All right. So you have to take care of that pronunciation. You know, once one of my students, very good student, she would say to but, she would always say what.
Okay.
Okay. And I told her, she got a 5.5 in speaking, but she would speak well. So I told her, please improve your buts and your
Okay.
pronunciations. And next time she was 7 plus in her speaking. So pronunciation is very important. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next set of question is for Manthan. You there?
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Does
Ma'am,
your
excuse me, ma'am.
yes?
Ma'am, can I try for the next because I am on duty. From duty, I just skipped some time from
Okay,
there.
okay. First, Ida will answer. Then Hari, I'll give you a turn. Okay. Does your name have
Thank
any
you, ma'am.
special meaning? Ida.
Ida.
Does your
My
name
name is
have any?
Ida, and
Yeah.
yeah, the meaning of my name is prosperous, and my name is suggested by my father. I love my name because it's a unique name. I hardly met 2 or 3 persons who have the same name of mine, and it is my identity for the last 32 years.
It has been my identity. The
It
name
has
was
been my
suggested by
identity.
my father. The name is suggested.
Yeah.
The name was suggested by my father. Okay.
Okay.
Very beautiful name, really. What does it mean again? I couldn't get it.
Phosphorus.
Prosperous.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. All right. Um, how would you choose names for your next generation?
Well, I always like to choose name which has a meaning, especially names from Bible, and I love name to give to my children or their children, which has a uniqueness and which can be pronounced in a great way.
And
So
easy.
it makes them
Which should be
so
easy to pronounce.
peculiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any differences between how Indians name their children and now and in the past? Which country are you from, Ida?
India, Kerala.
So are there any differences between how Indians name their children now and in the past?
Yes, I believe there is much difference from Indians in Indians' name when compared to the past, because when in the bygone days, people used used to used to name and a symbol and which is all names, but nowadays people has taken name from English from English names, and most of the name is difficult to even pronounce, and especially my name, many of from my childhood, uh, I heard many of them are pronouncing my name in a different way, which is not in the correct way.
Yes, Ida, even I was pronouncing it wrong. Okay, because I could not make out it's Ida. I would say Ida, IDA.
Yeah.
I couldn't pronounce it correct, but thanks for correcting me over there. You know, you are doing some grammatical errors while speaking.
Okay.
So I'll have to ask this question again. Okay, does anyone in your family have the same name as you?
No, in my family, no one have the same name of mine.
One has. No one have is wrong. No one has the same name.
No one has the same name of mine.
As mine.
And as mine, yeah. And until this time, I met only two people. Two people of having same name of mine, but they are not from my family.
All right. Are there any names that are more popular than others in India?
There are many names that are popular in India compared to it means compared to other country, ma'am.
No, just more popular than other names. Like some names are more popular that way. You can say that whenever there are some celebrities on whom people name their children. Like many children will be named Amitabh, or they will be named Aishwarya or Kareena or Katrina for that reason, because celebrities are famous and popular, and their names also many people keep for their children. Like that you can answer. Okay, as such, people like to keep unique names for their children, but many people name their children after famous and popular celebrities. All right.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Next, Hari, your turn now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you like getting up early in the morning?
Yes, of course. I'm an early bird.
I am an early bird.
I'm an early bird.
What do you usually do in the morning?
I usually do walking, and after that, I regularly go for the swimming. And
are there any differences between what you do in the morning now and what you did in the past?
yes, of course, it was there. Like I used to, when I was studying, I used to woke up at 8 o'clock or 8:30. And I was a bit lazy while I was studying. Now, totally I changed myself, and I'm now I regularly wake up at early morning, and I'm doing.
I am now regularly wake up. Now I regularly wake up.
Now I am regularly wake up.
I am is wrong. Now I regularly wake up. Now I am regularly wake up.
Okay. Now I regularly wake up at early morning.
In the early morning. At me. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you spend your mornings doing the same things on both weekends and weekdays?
No, it's not like that. Some quite difference is there. Like in weekends, I usually plan for some trips, like some trekking, some other activities. I prefer to do some yoga meditation in weekends.
On weekends.
Okay. On weekends, sorry.
All right. So these were about morning time. Next set of questions is for who is next? Who wants to answer? I need more volunteers. Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Who is that?
Manthan.
Manthan. Okay.
Parinder.
Manthan. All right. Do you do some cooking? Do you do some cooking? At home now? Do you do your some cooking at home now?
No, ma'am, I'm not good in cooking, so I don't prefer to cook. But sometime whenever I need something for myself, that time I cook Maggi. Like
okay.
It's easy to make.
I am not good in cooking is wrong. Good at, weak at. Okay. I'm not good at cooking. Okay. Sometime, it is never sometime. It is sometimes. Always with an S. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you think your home is clean and tidy?
Just my home is very clean and tidy, and I love to make my room clean always. The reason behind is that I hate dirty places and I am allergic to the dust. So that's the reason I always prefer neat and clean things.
Do you have breakfast at home every day?
Yes, ma'am. I always have my breakfast in my home. Like my mom cook meal for me every day, and
my mom
sometimes
is singular na. My mom is singular, so singular के बाद cook नहीं आएगा, cooks आएगा. Prepares आ सकता है, makes आ सकता है, cooks आ सकता है, but cook, prepare s के साथ आएगा verb. Okay. Do you want to learn how to cook?
Just I wanted to.
It is not just. You're time and again saying. At first, I thought it was just by mistake. It is not just. What is the pronunciation? Yes.
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 Ye-
Not yes.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Yes. Okay.
Yes, I wanted to.
Not Jess. Again, you said Jess. Okay. Do you want to learn how to cook well?
I wanted to learn more about cooking. That how I
All right. All right.
how can I cook?
Okay. What housework do you like or dislike doing?
Like I don't do any housework. I don't have enough time for that. I wake up in the morning early and I have to go for my classes. So I don't do any housework.
Abhi, you said in these sets only, you said that you like to keep your room neat and tidy. So you can say, I like doing dusting and cleaning. I like to keep things in order. Okay. That is what I like. And what you dislike, you can say, I dislike doing laundry. Okay. I dislike
Okay,
washing
ma'am.
clothes. You can say like that, anything. All right.
मैं क्वेश्चन आंसर देने में बोलता है.
No, don't, not like that. All right.
Okay.
Next set of questions is for Jagriti. You're there, Jagriti?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you like geography?
Yes, I like geography, and I have read this during my secondary classes, and after that, I did not touch that.
Have you ever studied geography at school?
Yes, during my secondary classes, like till up to 10th, I have studied geography as a subject, but I had taken other subjects in my senior secondary classes.
Okay. Are you good at reading a map?
No, I'm not good at reading a map, but I try my best to read whenever I have to navigate some place. So I try to find that place while searching on the map.
Would you visit a country because of its geographical location?
Yes, I would like to visit a place because of its geographical location. It is Dehradun in Uttarakhand. So that is a hilly place, and it is situated on the north side of the of India map. So I would like to visit that place because that is quite good, and I have heard that that place is interesting and there are several tourist attraction also, so I would like to visit
Several you use the word. After that you said tourist attraction. Shouldn't it be attractions?
Yes, ma'am, it should be.
All right. Next set of questions is for Aman. Aman, you are there? Aman Pasricha?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What do you usually do on your birthday?
I usually celebrate my birthday with my family and my friends. I gave birthday party to my friends.
I throw a birthday party for my friends. Okay, gave me. I give आएगा ना regularly आप हर birthday पे करते हो, then past tense में नहीं आएगा. What did you do on your birthday when you were young?
When I was young, my parents took me to the Wonderland on my birthday. I really enjoyed this.
Well, you can give this answer a humorous touch if the examiner asks you this, okay? Because you are only 17, 18, right? You can say, ma'am, I'm still young. Okay, I celebrate my birthday by going out and doing like that, okay? You can say, when you were younger, Nina bola, when you were young, and so you are young. So you can say like that. You can give it a touch of humor like that. Do you think it is important for you to celebrate your birthday?
Yes, I think birthdays are very special and important for us to celebrate because it was the day when we took born in this on this earth. So I feel birthdays are very special, and I love to celebrate my birthday.
Would you, okay, whose birthday do you think is the most important to celebrate in India?
I think I think Mahatma Gandhi's birthday, which is
Good. Very good, because it's a national holiday also, 2nd October, right?
yes.
Yeah, you can say, I think publicly one of the most important birthdays that we celebrate is Mahatma Gandhi's birthday. It is a national holiday which is celebrated on 2nd October. Personally, people like to celebrate their children's birthdays. Okay. Next set of questions is for Hardeep. Hardeep, you there? Okay. Jasmine from Navashehar, are you there? Kirti, are you there? Hemank, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How often do you look at yourself in the mirror every day?
I used to look myself in the mirror for 3 or more times.
Used to. Now, when you say used to, that means you don't do it now.
I usually, sorry.
Yes.
Usually.
I used to visit, look at the mirror 2 or 3 times a day is wrong. That means you don't look at the mirror now. That would be
Usually.
wrong. Have you ever bought mirrors?
Yes, I bought mirrors when my house got renovated. So I bought 2 mirrors for my room.
Right. Would you use mirrors to decorate rooms?
Not really. I use mirror to decorate my room, but only one mirror I bought for myself, only to look in the mirror when I get ready for my work.
Okay. But normally, nowadays people use mirrors to decorate their rooms also, because mirrors add space to the room. If your room is small, you add one mirror on one wall, right? It looks as if the room is of double the size. It adds space to the room. Okay. And it also adds to the lighting of the room. Okay.
Okay.
One of my friends, who is an interior decorator, he suggested me to have a big mirror on one of the walls in my house.
But I'm actually having a mirror in my almirah, in my shoes almirah, because I have lots of shoes. So I used to keep looking at my shoes because
I
it's.
used to. That means now you don't look.
I usually.
Yes.
I'm very bad at used to and usually.
Yes. So used to, please avoid using that.
Yes.
Okay. So that is it for the class today. And we've done almost 20 intro sets, which is great. And most of the students have got a chance to speak today. Tell me very frankly, did you enjoy today's class or did you find it boring?
We just enjoyed it, ma'am.
Enjoy.
All right. I told you in the morning that I would like to see some of you, but nobody switched on the video. So that's fine. Okay. It's very difficult to be ready at 9 p.m., 9 to 10 p.m.
Next time, ma'am, sure.
All right.
हुनी कर देना मैम मैं.
All right.
हाँ जी.
All right.
Ma'am, one question I want to ask.
Yes.
Ma'am, as we say that, as I say, my name is Injila Fatma. It was given to me by my grandparents, or it is given to me by my parents?
It was. When they gave it to you, it was.
It was.
It was suggested by my grandparents.
Oh,
You know what is the meaning of your name?
It means pearl, ma'am.
It means pearl. Oh, it means a pearl. Okay. Yeah, good. See, I'm wearing pearls today.
Yes. Looking beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. Okay. All right.